Now at 6, some area politicians weigh in on the conviction of former President Donald Trump. Plus, the Daughters of the American Revolution host a traveling history exhibit. And the Miami Public Library helps some teenagers prepare for the future.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
A historic trial ends in a guilty verdict for former President Donald Trump. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. Donald Trump now becomes the first president in U.S. history to be convicted of a criminal offense. A New York jury found the former president guilty of all 34 counts of falsifying business records in his New York hush money trial. The jury deliberated for more than 11 hours before reaching that verdict this afternoon. The 6-week trial centered on the concealment of a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels just ahead of the 2016 election. The jury found the manner in which Trump reimbursed Michael Cohen consisted of falsification of business records. The trial, which started in mid-April, featured weeks of testimony by witnesses, including Cohen. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley weighed in on the verdict, saying, quote, "This is America under Democrat rule." And former Kansas Attorney General Derek Schmidt said of the verdict in part, quote, "This is a dark day for the American justice system." A Seneca, Missouri man pleads guilty to multiple felony and misdemeanor charges, including assaulting law enforcement during the January 6, 2021 breach of the U.S. Capitol. 27-year-old Kyler Joseph Bard of Seneca pleaded guilty to 2 felonies, including assaulting, resisting, or impeding certain officers and civil disorder. In addition to the felonies, Bard pleaded guilty to 4 misdemeanors. Newton County, Missouri deputies are looking for a man that they consider armed and dangerous, a suspect in an early morning homicide. Joshua Taft is wanted on felony warrants for second-degree murder, endangering the welfare of a child, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm. Deputies found 50-year-old Eric Whittington dead on Freddie Lane in Joplin. Investigators say Taft and Whittington fought before Whittington's death. If you have any information about Taft's location, you should contact local authorities. Let's check in with meteorologist Lindsay Gaffney now for our first look at the weather.
We do have some showers pushing in. You can kind of see them right now out in Joplin, mostly cloudy, but you can see those showers off in the distance starting to push into the area. We're not looking at any type of severe threat, but we do see some localized flooding and some flash flooding in some areas. Now, what's moving in is called a stationary front. It's when a cold front catches up to a warm front. Makes it move a little bit slower, but you can tell that difference. We've got some warmer air over here, and then where that lighter yellow is just outside of Oswego, so Parsons and off to the west, that's where that cold front line is. Now it is moving slower, so that's why we're seeing that localized flooding risk just due to the slow moving showers that are pushing through and some lightning as well, but we're not really seeing any other severe threat. Now it's starting to dissipate. We still do have a few showers starting to push into the Joplin area and just moving out of Chanute heading towards Nevada in the next couple of hours. Like I said, not a severe threat, but we do have some showers continuing through tomorrow, and I'll have those details up next.
See you soon. Daughters of the American Revolution host an American Revolution Experience traveling exhibit at the Crawford County Historical Museum. The innovative pop-up exhibition includes display panels and interactive digital kiosks that use storytelling, illustrations, technology, and unique artifacts to connect modern audiences with the people and places that shaped the birth of our nation. Reception for this event is going to be Saturday. It's free. It's open to the public. Runs through June 6th. Miami Public Library today hosted an event called Preparing for the Big Adventure. The event's goal is to help local teens get ready for adulthood. KOAM's Fernandez Silva tells us how the initiative helps students.
It makes it a lot less stressful, just getting to know people around the area. For me, one of my quotes that I live by is that life is made by the connections that you make with people. And that's really what your life is just connections.
Junior Alexander Long is all about networking and getting ready for his future. The perfect fit to attend the event organized by the Miami Public Library.
Well, I learned that there's a lot of finance companies around here that I can get some really good resources for to start savings accounts and get help with my taxes and all that fun stuff.
Long was joined by almost 50 other students who, just like him, are part of the Upward Bound program. According to the program director, the initiative is very important for these students.
We like to teach them how to network in the community so that as they are looking for jobs, as they're looking for careers, and then also where they want to go for college in the future, they're just going to have these networks that they can come to these people and get some questions answered.
Their teams had the chance to learn about college, careers, loans, taxes, and other things related to adult life. The event aims to fill a gap.
I know a lot of teens always say that, no one ever prepares them to do their taxes or anything like that. So this resource always helps them, find where to go to get that.
And to broaden their perspectives.
It helps them in a lot of different ways. They can learn about networking, meeting people that are in the businesses now. So if they're, preparing for that type of career, and also just learning about things that they may not even know that they need.
In Miami, Fernanda Silva, KOAM News.
The Miami Public Library will host more events focused on teens during the summer. To learn more about that, just go to our website. Of course, that's KOAMnewsnow.com. McDonald's of the 4 states honored a couple of owner-operators with a surprise 1 in 8 event. Glenn Nichols and Phil Close have served their communities for more than 4 decades, not just with McDonald's, but through their involvement in various local programs. And today, the pair were recognized for their years of service with custom-made, limited edition McDonald's 1 in 8 Letterman jackets. What does that mean? Well, the 1 in 8 designation refers to the fact that 1 in 8 Americans have worked at a McDonald's at some point in their lives. Joplin Outlaws warm up their bats for the first home game of the year. Brock Baldridge is going to have a preview coming up later in sports, but up first, a retired nurse in Webb City, Missouri weaves a new way of serving the community. A retired nurse recently opened her home in Webb City, Missouri to share her passion for rug hooking. KOAM's Amber Jenkins has more.
After 42 years of saving lives in the medical field, Kathy Wagner now spends retirement igniting passion in lives through rug hooking.
It was my dream to teach people how to do this rug hooking, and I had an opportunity to do that, and so I have been teaching for the last 3.5 years, and just recently brought the group into my home.
Usually, Wagner offered classes in Kansas under her business, Hooks and Loops. However, this month she decided to open up her home in Webb City, Missouri to share the passion across the state line. According to Wagner, hooking projects can take weeks, months, or even years to complete, but that's a part of the fun.
And why'd you choose jack-o'-lanterns?
So I like jack-o'-lanterns.
You pull wool strips up through the backing, then makes loops on the backing and fills in the pictures.
Wagner does not only teach, but provides the wool, drawings, of course, the encouragement.
Looks good. Looks really good. There's not very many rug hooking places or organizations around here. You used to have to go to Kansas City or down into Arkansas to buy. And so when I started, I thought, I've got to have stuff for them to do.
Multiple completed projects hang on the walls to remind the participants of the end goal. And when Wagner is asked which is her favorite,
oh goodness.
Reporting in Webb City, Amber Jenkins, KOAM News.
I've got a bunch upstairs.
I think they're all favorites, basically. For more information about hooks and loops, go to KOAMnewsnow.com. A little bit later, the Royals take on the Twins. John Dale's going to have that story and more in sports.
And we do have some more showers continuing for the next couple of hours. I'll have more. Well, we've had some showers in the area, but luckily we're not looking at any severe threats tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look outside at Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex. Some clouds over in Joplin, but right now they're in between rain showers. We've already had quite a bit of rainfall, especially out in Newata County. They got up to about 3 inches of rain, and they are also in a flash flood warning as well for the next several hours. All the areas in the blue, so if you're just west of Joplin, you're only got about 1/4 of an inch to an inch of rainfall so far, but we do still have a few more showers pushing through. In the Joplin region or just west, some stronger rain showers pushing through. Could give us a little bit of a flash flood concern, but outside of that, mostly just some rain showers pushing through for the next couple of hours. We do have a few more of these small isolated showers pushing north, so they're going to be moving through Joplin and Carthage area in the next couple of hours as well. But most of that heavier rain or widespread rainfall just west of us has started to dissipate, so we're looking at more isolated showers for the next several hours. Tomorrow we do have some more risks for rain showers and thunderstorms, but as of right now, pretty low severe threat, and that's going to continue all the way through Saturday as well. We're looking at a pretty nice weekend, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we can expect tonight and through tomorrow. We've got those showers pushing through. This is just a model run, so not quite exactly what we're seeing right now. Most of these are more isolated in nature, especially in the Joplin area, so it's about 9:30. As these showers are continuing to pass by, and mostly widespread, but like I said, right now they're looking at more isolated showers in this general vicinity. So these are just models. They're just giving us an idea of what we can expect. So this is about 11 p.m. tonight. Nice stronger storm in Bella Vista moving through as well. Clears out in the early morning hours on Friday, but we do have a isolated thunderstorm and rain shower potential for Friday morning as well. A little bit stronger as we move into the afternoon hours. So this is about 12:30 on Friday. We've got some stronger storms starting to push through. Still a pretty low severe threat, but we'll keep an eye on it as well. And those continue until the early afternoon hours before pushing off. And like I said, we have a pretty nice Saturday ahead, and hopefully it stays that way for the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow, we've got that 60% chance of those scattered thunderstorms in the early afternoon hours. We'll keep an eye on it. Right now, still low severe threat. Saturday, Sunday looking to be mostly sunny, mid to lower 80s as well. And then we've got those scattered thunderstorm chances kick back up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. As of right now, we're not seeing a very strong severe threat with those either, but we're still a few days out, so we'll keep an eye on those as well. And luckily, what it seems like is we've got the sun coming back out after that next round of scattered thunderstorms, and we don't have another chance of showers on the forecast after that, so we might be closing out severe weather season in the next couple of weeks.
About time.
It is.
It's been a rough season. Fortunately, no one in the area has been seriously hurt, but boy, we've had a lot of storms.
We definitely have had some.
Thanks, Lindsay. Still ahead, Pittsburgh State women's basketball adds an assistant coach to its staff, and Brock Baldridge is going to join us live from Joe Becker Stadium for the Joplin Outlaws home opener, weather permitting. Those stories and more up next.
The Joplin Outlaws play their first home game of the 2024 season tonight, weather permitting, of course. It's their first home contest as a member of the Mid-American League. KOAM sports reporter Brock Baldridge joins us from Joe Becker Stadium with more details on the opening night festivities.
Yeah, John, welcome here to Joe Becker Stadium as we're getting ready for opening day for the Joplin Outlaws as they begin their first stretch of homestand games against the Sherman Shadow Cats. And obviously one of the bigger differences for this year's team compared to last year is going from the Mink League to the Mid-American League. And joining me here is Joplin Outlaws GM Nick Weisenborn. And Nick, just kind of talk about the differences between the two leagues compared to this year and last year.
Yeah, well, pretty similar, but we're playing 34 home games this year, so 11 more home games. We're traveling a little bit more to Texas and Arkansas. We're the only collegiate league in the country that uses NIL to pay our players to come play. So it's a great opportunity to bring great talent and a great opportunity for Joplin.
And obviously some of the different changes in here, you've had some different concessions. And speaking of which, we actually have some funnel cake fries. It's one of your new creations.
Yeah, we tried these earlier. They're really good, funnel cake fries with icing. So they're really good. Oh, yeah.
All right. I would say 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Perfect.
I tried them earlier. They're fantastic. So is it one of the new sort of concessions, mini concessions?
Yeah, we have this. We have a donut burger. We have a chicken sandwich. We got jumbo pretzels I saw downstairs. We're up here in the party deck. A great opportunity to come hang out, watch some TV, and watch the game up here.
And obviously the Joplin Outlaws, they already got their season started. I mean, what it's kind of looking forward to, early on in the season here?
Yeah, I think we've got some great talent on this roster, and seeing the talent in the league is just great. I think it's going to be a great experience for Joplin, and come see some great baseball at the stadium.
Awesome. Well, Nick, thank you very much for joining us. We hope we have a great game tonight. Again, Joplin's beginning their game at 7 p.m. tonight, weather permitting. Hopefully we get things going. We'll have the highlights tonight. And for now, Brock Baldridge here in Joplin. John, back over to you.
Thanks so much, Brock. Again, we will have those highlights between the Outlaws and Shadowcats later tonight, 9 o'clock on Fox 14, 10 on KOAM. Well, switching gears to college basketball, Pittsburgh State women's hoops hires a new assistant coach today, Kelby Fritz, who had been an assistant at Missouri Southern for 6 seasons before working at Indiana State this past year. And Fritz was a player for the Missouri Southern Lions from 2009 to 2012. Pittsburgh State women's basketball head coach Amanda David says about the hire, quote, Kelby's experience in the league, regional relationships with recruiting, personality, and work ethic really made this a no-brainer. Royals trying to force a series split with the Twins today. This helps the cause. Top of the first, Bobby Witt Jr. hits an RBI double off the wall to open up a 3-0 lead. Next inning, MJ Melendez unloads on a pitch down the right field line, gone for a solo home run. Royals up 4-0. Twins answer back though. Bottom of the 5th, Ryan Jeffers hits one to nearly the same spot that Witt Jr. did, but this one gets out for a home run. Score is now 4-3. Next inning, Carlos Correa comes up with the bases loaded, and he clears them with a 3 RBI triple. The Royals fall to the Twins 7-6. They've now lost 4 of their last 5. Back locally with baseball, though, we're hoping for a little bit better luck. We've had some weird, weather tonight. Last night in Nevada, we had the lights go off in the middle of the game, but we hope that we do have that game with the Outlaws tonight.
We'll find out soon enough, I guess, and we're going to be checking back with Lindsay up next. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14 tonight. The city of Pittsburgh hosts a downtown community conversation. Plus, the World Health Organization's ramping up calls for people to quit using tobacco products. And Boeing says it has a plan to keep passengers safe. And yeah, that means you and your family. Those stories, a lot more is coming up tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. The Grand River Dam Authority is going to open up some Ottawa County property for controlled hunts in the fall. The GRDA says the public can now register for those hunts online. For interested parties, the registration period to apply for next year's deer, waterfowl, and turkey hunts will run from June 1st through July 31st. Yeah, the turkey overheard us. I'm sorry. For more information, head over to our website, koamnewsnow.com. Cannot say for sure whether they're going to be able to get that game in tonight. The rain's really getting close to Joplin.
It is just west of Joplin, but that shower's moving a little bit north, so it might just miss them. We'll keep an eye on that. But we also have some more scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast through Friday afternoon. Could be some stronger storms with that system.
All right, and you keep an eye on it. Final sports note.
In the NBA tonight, Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals, no team in NBA history has ever come back from a 3-0 series deficit. The Timberwolves are trying to be the first one to do it. To do that, they need to win tonight.
It's remarkable that's never happened.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see if it does this year. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.